Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back to Civilization 6. We're continuing our Let's Play of England, and as should always be the case, the English are at war with the French. Because, why not? In this case, we're actually doing it because of a casus belli. We needed a casus belli to get the nationalism trait, the nationalism civic, done in half the time, so we're like, we could do a liberation war. So that's pretty much what we're doing. Kind of just for the hell of it, and because we have a military that absolutely dwarfs the poor French here. So we're using our overwhelming navy and redcoats to carry the day. And we're going to see if we can actually take the Forbidden City from them. So far we took this city, we're about to take this city, and we actually liberated this city. And we're going to see maybe if we can liberate Carrico, and that will do very little for us, I'm sure, because Jadvigo will still hate us because of our massive warmongering. Alright, so for this ship, we'll now have them attack. I can build a stock exchange. It's not a terrible idea at all. We should get an archaeologist down, though, so 13 turns is fairly reasonable for building an archaeologist. We have a city over here, Birmingham, that has terrible production, though, so it's going to take 19 turns. So we'll buy the archaeologist here, and we'll have him start snooping about, seeing what he can find. Actually, we're going to have that guy land. He has the medic ability. Sidon can just stay there. Unfortunately, the AI doesn't like to build a lot of ships, so we're kind of a little out of luck in that regard. Alright, so we're going to send our archaeologist down here. We'll get our Great Admiral right next to our navy, so we can give them the boosts, rather. And we'll have our redcoats take this city. And if things are working right, we'll get that palsy slot. Keep the city, most definitely. We'll repair the monument to start off with. And there we go, things are working correctly. So yet another policy slot. This one's a wild card. So better than Adam Smith, possibly better than Big Ben, because we can do whatever we want with this one. So, for example, if we want to throw conscription into the mix, we could do that. I think I might actually throw natural philosophy back on. Yeah, let's do that for now. Pump up our science again. And then once the government policies all take effect, we should see these numbers change. It's just going to take a moment. Yeah, there we go. So 152 science. What? So we got that boost to computers way sooner than we should have, and I'm going to take a look at that for you guys. And boosted, have a government with 8 policy slots. So what's that? That's supposed to be democracy, fascism, or communism, but we got that early because we got 2 boosts to the slots, which actually makes me think Greece could get that boost early as well, because they have a bonus slot, a bonus wildcard slot. I really do need to play as Greece at some point. Either Gorgo or as Pericles. Yeah. I'll get around to it, but it's... I don't know when, though. Especially since I've been, recently I've been playing some Endless Space too, and I'm really enjoying that at the moment. I'll probably be doing a Let's Play or maybe some sort of first impressions style review of that pretty soon. Well, okay, let's make it a Blizzard pretty soon. It might be a while. Because that game is... They have asymmetrical balancing for a 4X strategy game, which is... It is ambitious, we will say. Right now I'm playing as the... Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation because they picked a crazy name for it. I think it's Voidlani? Something like that? What they are essentially is a race of beings that sucks out the life essence of a planet or a star system, actually, and uses it to fuel the creation of their colonies, which are actually giant motherships, or arcs as they're called in that game. So think of the race of aliens in Independence Day that just move from planet to planet, sucking them dry. And that's very similar to the Voidlani. But also, these guys hook up their victims slash volunteers to a machine and suck out all their essence and use that to grow their population and to also to create new motherships or arcs. So I will henceforth refer to them as space vampires because that's what they are. But they're really cool, they're really fun to play, and they're completely different from a lot of stuff I've seen in 4X games. Like, they, at the beginning of the game, it's imperative that you find another race to feed off of, otherwise you're going to be stagnant. Oh, okay. I'm going to ignore that request there, Gorgo, sorry. Oh, we get to claim a great person. Is it Einstein? Yes. Alright, how were we able to attack those guys? How were we able to do that? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to see if we can maybe intercept that. And we're gonna send our ships down here. Bombard Kasumi a little. Just so we don't have to worry about everything getting trashed as we run by. And sure, we'll land our knights and try our best to destroy those crossbows. Oh. So we actually don't have very much land with Marseilles at all. It's worth it though because of the Forbidden City. Excuse me. I've got a case of the yawns again. So +4 production there. That seems pretty good. Right, we can do the second archaeologist, but I don't want to, so we'll do the shipyard docks. Sounds good. Choose escape route. We'll go on foot. Crap. Well, let's continue working on Carico. And I think our work is done here. Let's see what we can get out of this. Well, Carico is ours. We're gonna liberate it. We're gonna see what happens with this. We're giving them back the Great Lighthouse, which is a damn shame. We're also putting our troops in harm's way by doing that. Oh well. Well, okay. Actually, let's take a look at Catherine de' Medici's scores now. How is she doing score-wise? She's gone down quite a bit. We could potentially peace out with her now. I might do that. I'm gonna at least see what we can get from it. So she's willing to cede those, no problem. She's willing to give me all of her money. I don't really want the artifacts yet. Now if I wipe out the gold, she just simply will not give me all those. She'll give me 2 of those, though. I think I might peace out with her. Not quite yet, though. Maybe next turn. Actually, no, we'd be safe to peace out now. I wouldn't mind taking Paris. I really would like to take Paris, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. Could get a lot out of her right now. It may be worth it to just peace out with her and take what we can get. Especially since we're in a commanding lead for science at the moment. Although we can just walk in and take what we want to. I think I'll peace out for now. We'll probably have to deal with the mess of our troops getting expelled from Kasumi. But there is a passage around that city. So we'll just go for that, and that, and that, and that. She won't do that. She won't give up individual luxuries. She'd probably give up the city, but no, we'll just do that for now. We'll be reasonable. And we'll establish an embassy while we can. And that is that. Okay, I'm just reviewing her agendas. Tries to build up culture. And the main agenda is the Black Queen. You know what, we're gonna have fun with this and just do a little religious warfare. Oh, we won that religious warfare fight. Nice. And we have Mr. Einstein over here. We'll go ahead and we'll use him. We got radio. Boost for radio in the process. Very good. Very nice. Next turn. Or not. And we'll send these guys in to deal with the pikemen. Very good. Can we build Big Ben at this point? Beer? Oh, it's a barbarian ship. Okay. I wanted to check Portsmouth and see if we could build Big Ben. We could, but we need to build it right on top of the mine on the hill. Okay. Well, we could do that. Take a really long time to build, though. Would give a great deal of money. And that extra economic policy slot is as good as gold. It's worth its weight in gold. Something to consider. We'll go ahead and we'll purchase a trade route. Or a trade ship, I guess. We'll go ahead and get working on our museum over in London. 10 turns to the Venetian arsenal's done. Go ahead and grab these guys. And Bristol, what can we do with you? Let's repair that workshop, actually. And then we'll get to work on the library and the university. And good God, the production's so terrible here. This place is literally the worst for production. On the bright side, we get +10 production just from putting in a shipyard. That is buy-worthy. That is rush buy-worthy. We're going to resume work on the Holy Site. And when we have enough money, we're going to go ahead and rush by that so that this city is something other than worthless. Alright, so Manchester's Archaeological Museum is now at 3 of 6 artifacts. We're just going to do some exploring, and nope, we cannot get past the ice pack. I'll core up these guys for now. Wow, how far behind is Egypt? Stuff is really, really weak. Yeah, they're back in the Industrial Age, we're in the Modern Age. Catherine de' Medici's made it to the Atomic Age. I'm still at the tail end. Well, to be fair, I'm average. These two are significantly above average. Culturally. Okay. Okay, what do we do now? The Spartans are pushing... Oh, they're pushing the religion I follow. That's actually not a bad thing. Unless, of course, they get too close to this. Gorgo only has managed to convert 2 of 6, though, so we're fine for now. Those guys can just stay fortified. These guys can go ahead and take their battle cry bonus. We'll go ahead and attack that. We should be able to crush it. Oh, there's a barbarian encampment down there. So we'll send our redcoats down there to deal with that, put an end to it. And we'll end our turn. Ah, she likes us for our culture. But she'll hate us for our warmongering and our taking of her cities. Yeah, our culture's coming along quite nicely now. Oh, somebody failed spying on us. Greek spy was killed. Trying to get a tech boost.
Apart from the sanitation, the medicine, education, wine, public order, roads, the fresh water system, and public health, what have the Romans ever done for us?
Alright, we got a boost for chemistry. Very nice.
Apart from the sanitation, the medicine, education, wine, public order, roads, the fresh water system, and public health, what have the Romans ever done for us?
Oh, Stepwell's got a bonus to housing. That's really good because they provide 1 housing on their own. So that's big if you play as India.
Improvement makes straight roads, but the crooked roads without improvement are roads of genius.
Uh-huh. Sure. I think I might actually... Now let's pull... Oh, we only got 9 turns left. I don't think it's worth messing with that. Yeah, we won't mess with our policies just because of Venetian Arsenal. It's not worth it. We can wait the 9 turns. Urbanization, we'll want to get that up. 7 turns. It would be like 4 turns if we get the boost. But we're not going to get the boost. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the sewers up fast enough. Let's get a watermill in Bradford. Just leave that guy there for now. I don't think we're going to do much with this stuff this turn. I'm still trying to think of a next target. We may not even need to get any sort of target because I think we're doing good. I mean, we're not getting as much credit as I think we should be getting for the culture victory. But I'm hoping that'll change. Yeah, we should be generating more visiting tourists by now, I would hope. But I guess we need to overcome... Yeah, we need to overcome other people's culture to do that. So, we'll work on that. I think once our museums are fully up and running, we'll definitely be getting there. We're getting very close in the science victory. We're 1 tech away, and we're actually at 200 science now. Very nice. Very good, and we're leading the domination victory, of course, because we've taken a lot of shit. Yeah, okay, we're doing alright. We're doing very well, actually. So yeah, the timer did just go off. I think I'm going to throw down a cut here at the end of this turn. We'll clear out that barbarian first. We can now bring this musketman back over. We'll have chemistry. Once we have chemistry, we'll be able to get research labs, and then we'll really be able to go for scientists. Oh, this is... Oh, good. This is the scientist I don't really care about. It's the kind of crappy one. Although this is actually really good for England. Mary Leakey, because 350 for every artifact in the city. That actually is quite useful to us. So we may have to try to steal her from them. We'd get her in 60 turns. The French would get her in 42. So, we'll see. We may run some campus research grants to try to get her. Excuse me, normally I consider her to be a junk great scientist, but in our case, like, 350 times 6 is going to be substantial. It's over 1,000 science. Actually, it's closer to 2,000 science. Could be just over 2,000. Anyway, guys, I need to finish up this turn, and then yeah, I guess I'm gonna talk to my wife. All right. Yeah, my wife's out of the country at the moment, so she's been texting me, so I need to get to texting her before she has to go to sleep. Anyway. We'll just get all this stuff sorted out. Oh, we got lots of stuff down here. I'll have to remember that for Portsmouth's guy. I was considering taking the one who's up here down here, but nah. We will get plenty of things to fill up our museums. We may have to wait till we get... Oh my goodness, it's all the way over here in the Atomic Age, cultural heritage, but we do get shipwrecks. So that's good. Anyway, that's going to do it for this turn and this episode, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm having a lot of fun with this series. It's nice to not have to deal with empires that are just expanding out of control. It's nice to have them kind of confined to smaller land masses. I think I might do another one like this. I may do a Viking domination game. We'll see. Anyway, guys, my name's Wybot. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.